Welcome back, everybody. We're currently playing the Enderal mod for Skyrim, total conversion mod. We're exploring the first little starter dungeon. And we're going a bit further in just right now. Watching YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Learn books, sneak apprentice. Marksmanship. Heavy armor, elementalism, old arrow. Inedible beer. Spell tone grounding. I'll just let it to learn it. Heavy armor apprentice. Increase the heavy armor apprentice up to skill up 25. Costs 1 learning point. How do you earn learning points? Increase it by 1 to 16. I'm gonna try to play warrior in this because magic usually is super OP and so is stealth archer, so I'm trying to be a warrior class with a little bit of magic, just a little. Usually like enhancing and buffing, kind of like a paladin. The corpses in the light, they are gone. Or are they? Anything in the corners? Nope. To be fair, warrior 100% resist enchant is OP as heck. True, Psycho Seal, true. But then it's really hard in Skyrim not to be OP with any spec eventually. This machine, why does it seem so familiar? I saw that in the intro video. Let's all Dan and Dan Brain try to figure out what this machine does. I think it makes pancakes. Looks like a giant pancake maker. What is that? It's Ice Claw. You found Ice Claw. It's called permanently increases your carry weight by 1 point when eaten. Nice. That's something that would be nice to add in Skyrim, is something you can find throughout the world that increases your carry weight a little bit. Next to Elder Scrolls. I played a little bit of Enderal once before, but it never got very far. I played it on the original. This is on the Skyrim Special Edition, so it runs better. I think we got past this tutorial. It's been so long I don't remember any of it. I think we played like a little bit of Shock Mage and it was super easy. Mud morale. Take those. They put a lot of love into the looks of the graphics and stuff. That looks great. Every little place looks amazing so far. Mana potion, spell book, boon. Interact with Valve. I don't know what that Valve does. Boom. Heals the caster 6 points per second. Worsens your arcane fever by 0.5%. The worsening of the fever can be lessened by the perk Mental Expert. So using magic kills you slowly. So if you use too much magic or potions, you end up dead. Or healing magic and healing potions. If you use too much of them too quickly, you can actually kill. It's like a balancing act. Control, you can sneak. Try a sneak attack. I'm not going to sneak attack. I'm going to go and kill it. Mud elemental. Oh, he's healing so much. Regen stamina. Slowly. Okay, he's healing way too much. Let's go into the exit. I gotta keep attacking. He's healing so much. Yeah, it still has Skyrim's combat engine, which is great. Soul gem, pennies, Enderal penny coins, bloody skull. Nice, lovely. So sheer camp, spore something. He had like a spell book on him. Psionic push. Unleash a psionic wave onto humans and creatures with those 3 points of damage, 2 points to damage for mesmerized enemies and pushes them back. Strength of the push depends on your psionics. Ooh, psionics. That's cool. Nothing else. The special edition of this just came out recently, but it's the same mod, just they improved the performance and changed the lighting system stuff using stuff from the special edition of Skyrim. Well, let's continue. It's so bright. Ah. Ah, it's the sun. I haven't seen the sun in forever. The new music's even nice. Collect mana fungus to hasten regeneration of mana. Heals health instantly. Moon carrot. So they kind of want you to not use healing spells in combat too much. They want you to try to heal with other things. Wow, that's pretty. They did such a good job making this look nice. Abandoned tower. Super pretty. It's gorgeous. Scrap metal of an ancient nation. Flame bite. Ancient crystal coin. The goblet sells for a bit. I'm gonna take those and try it because I need gold. When you play these games, the first thing you want to do is just grab all of the stuff and sell it. Use traps to your advantage by defeating enemies with them. Human flesh. Magic symbol. 1 of 100 magic symbols found. Old vagrant hood. Old sword. Money. Ambrosia. More coins. That old sword is the exact same damage, but weighs more. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Nope. Go back. Looks like you get experience for collecting collectibles, which is nice. Freaking troll. Okay, saving. Hi. Okay. Works every time. 5 learning points, 4 crafting points, and 1 memory point. I will raise my health. So we can go and get another point. So let's do Bloodthirst. What's the blocking enemies now takes 40% more damage. Now takes 40% more damage from your attacks. All blocks. Power attacks while standing do 20% additional damage and can decapitate enemies. Discharges your power and a shockwave staggers enemies and deal high damage to them. Staggering enemies take additional damage. Well, let's do Barbarian. Okay, then. Yeah, this is the leveling system and the perks. You put them in these things. We're going to try 2-handers. Alright, let's go back. What else is in here? See a potion, some money, dress, summon ancestor, grounding, vagrant, and a torch. Nothing. Okay, I need to jump. Hopefully they have wearable lantern mods in this. Oh, there's a chest over there. If I can get to it, I see it. Jump. Jump. Staff of Flames worth 40 bucks. And boon. Nothing. Alright, it's not bad. Yeah, there's no menu for leveling. It's a whole place. And also, look at this leveling screen of this character sheet. Super fancy. So I have 5 learning points, 4 crafting points. Whoop. Don't die. Uh-oh, wolf. Let's see. Flame bite. Summon ancestor. I'll just get those in my spell book. So I have nothing else. I might as well put something in my offhand. Let's try fire. Oh, yeah. You're burned. Burn, wolf. Unlucky vagrant. I'll take all of your stuff. Life absorption. I think that's worth taking. I'll take. Absorb health from target can only cast on enemies. That kill cam, a little much, but it's nice. Hard fights require tactics, blocking, execute, bashing attack. I'd love to fight a two-handed weapon. Where are you? Oh. Another one? Eat mana fungi, drink certain potions, take magical potions to drain mana faster. As it's nearly empty, only drains slow, very slow, otherwise it'd be best to put material you go out. Oh, take that, wolf. Take that, wolfie. Oh, pack of wolves. Quick saving. Thank you. Now I need to heal. Heals the caster for 6 points per second, worsening Dragon Fever Bird by 0.5%, worsening the fever lessened by the perk Mental Expert. Does it really? Yeah, looks like it does. Let's see if we have food and stuff. Restores health while out of combat. Okay, so food is good for out of combat heals. That's not bad. Forgot how awful the kill animations were in Skyrim? They're amazing. What are you talking about? They're so good. Lantern, heavy leather cuirass, empty wine bottle. They're amazing. Okay, I'll put some actual armor on. That'll be nice. The helmet and some gloves. Would love a two-handed weapon so I can start playing my character. Mud crabs. Or river crab. They aren't giving me XP though, so they must die. Sorry, but you must die. Crab shell. Boom. Oh, iron ore. I will take that. Hopefully they can craft their own stuff too. There we go. Very slow, but tap, 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 tap. Okay, well, let's go look forward. I keep hearing some, like, howling. What is that? It's like something hissing. I will take all of these fish, please. That's like a sound. Dragonfly, oh. Some of these are probably used for alchemy. Other ones are probably used for potions. Thank you. Heals instantly. Moon carrot. Wait, I hear Nernroot. What's it called in this game? We're not on Nern. Vernroot. Vinroot. Firefly. Gotta have lots of ingredients for potions. Hello, are you friendly? Answers marked with carry the story forward. There's chances some dialogue options aren't available anymore.
Now would you look at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my sir?
My sir, so proper. I like that. It's a long story. Where am I here, and who are you?
Who am I? Finn Delires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know
Grandma?
that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on his way. No reason to worry.
No reason to worry. For heck's sake, Finn. How do you know that this guy isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with him as if this were the bathing house of Ark.
Hi.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it. Unbelievable.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now.
Kinda rude.
That's just how he is. In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville.
Riverwood?
Here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
Health potion cheap? Thanks. What about my eyes?
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you. Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple.
I did catch something. It's called love. For you, baby. What's your story? Why are you here?
Us? Oh, nothing spectacular, I'm afraid. We gather herbs, but tomorrow we're going back north, to League. You should stop by one day if you're
Of
in
Legends?
the area. Someone who scours Pyrian ruins and survives could surely be useful to the apothecary and help us find some things.
Can I trade some goods with you? I found some things in the ruins.
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
Buy or sell something. Yeah, I know how that works. Okay, let's see. I will sell to you all of the garbage that I've picked up so far that I'm not going to be using. No, we'll be pure. No bows. I'll sell these to you. And my old raggedy clothes. These rancid health potions seem gross. Scroll of boon. Elementalism. Sneak. Magic fungi. Salmon meat. Well, I already have these spells. I don't need those. Do you want these coins? I could use some cash. Bowl of an ancient nation. Empty wine bottle. Goblet. Lantern. I don't think I need. I don't know if I need that. Hold on the rest just in case. I don't know what's useful and what's not. Now, do you have anything that I want? Probably not. Learned books. Oh, I have 157 pennies, so I don't have much. So I'll just say thank you. Can you tell me more about this region?
Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area, except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
Gain knowledge of Enderal 1 of 40. I see. And are there places that might be of interest to an adventurer?
To an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters.
Shady
and there's
characters.
also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
Some, well, shady characters tend to have shady loot, which could be magic and buffs. You said you were an apothecarius. You said you were apothecarius be my path. What do you mean by my path?
By the Black Guardian. You really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
A role designated by Malthus? You mean the god assigned your professions to you?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. Generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied. I walk the path of the erudites. And there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless.
Grandma!
Within these roles, we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best, and who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
But aren't you frustrated by being bound to the path? Don't you want to advance?
In the folly of my youth, I might have thought about it, yes. But then I realized that half of what goes wrong in this world has to do with the desire to advance. I am interested in living the righteous path, and to contribute to the preservation of my people. That's enough for me, and only the faithful will be granted the eternal paths upon death.
I don't know, it sounds to me like powerful people want the other people to do the shitty jobs so they can keep being powerful and not have to do those jobs. And they have this, like, dogma so that people believe it's the righteous, pure thing to do, so that way they keep doing it without complaining. And who are the pathless?
Men or women who have never received the path consecration, or those who have broken their path. Brigands, glimmer dust smugglers, murderers, well, you know.
In Narum is a rumor that the gods are dead.
And over here, there's a rumor that the Golden Queen has a weakness for men in gowns. Seriously, be careful with that kind of gossip.
Well, I'm in luck.
I know you don't mean any harm, but there are a few who might consider it heresy.
Don't worry, I will keep praying with Dan Bless, and I will serve the gods and never question it. Just like they want me to. Just an idea yourself?
Maybe. But if I look at other countries, even within the civilized world, it's hard to find a people as peaceful as ours.
That's it for now. Thanks for your help.
Don't mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed. Carbos, do we need the still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Blazes, Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother me.
I guess that means no. By the righteous path? What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
Someone unsubscribed. My power, it's waning. Ah. Yes, I suddenly have this kind of fever. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Yes,
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well,
I don't
if
like
the
you.
strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
Thank you.
Just
Gruntroods. Ah, here we go.
it wasn't marked as stealing, therefore I'm taking it. It's free currency. It's my login bonus, alright?
So, let's see. Sheer cup, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises, but...
Finn! The still!
Nope! What
Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh.
What in the actual hell?
Oh, sod it.
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Language.
Hey, I'm sorry, all right. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, and you're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you.
What is this? Is this tequila and I have to take it without making a face?
See, you already look a lot better.
Oh!
Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as
Oh,
possible.
it's good.
The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
Thanks, but what in the blazes just happened there?
What? You mean the still? Bad quality. And too much heat, I'd wager. But, whatever will be, will be.
But the explosion, the voices, they were yours.
Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalleries. Died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that? I could have sworn I saw something moving over there. Oh shit!
What the? Carbos!
He'll never be an adventurer.
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards. They've hit me.
Carbos, do something, damn it!
Oops.
Now look at that. Our mysterious survivor has awoken.
What? Where am I? Who are you? Hello. Hello.
Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are at my very own campsite. Before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary. The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into the thicket. Most of your injuries are only superficial, but your fever, well, that's a different story.
How do you know about the apothecary? Were you there when they were attacked?
I was on the perimeter. And no, I didn't help for 2 reasons. 1, I was outnumbered. 2, I'm quite fond of my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer, but I don't. Sorry.
Wait, what do you know about my fever?
Quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from Arcanist's fever. Honestly, I'm surprised the old apothecarius didn't see that. Let me guess, you're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right? You're unusually strong, you have reflexes like a cat, and drinking potions or any kind of magically infused substance leaves a bitter afterglow in your head.
Yes.
Well then, congratulations. Your magical talent just blossomed. A bit late, given your age, but it happens. Put simply, the fever is a result of your body not being able to cope with it. It's not much of a problem for now, but if you don't let an Arcanist treat you sometime soon, things are going to get grim.
So an Arcanist will be able to cure this fever?
Contain it, not cure it. From here on out, you're always going to be a little more sensitive than someone without magical gifts. But that's tolerable compared to what your magic will allow you to do.
What do you mean a little sensitive?
Prone to certain conditions. As I said, your fever will get worse if you drink healing potions. But you'll also be a lot more susceptible to nightmares and those kinds of things. Also, you should be very cautious of areas with magical contamination, such as Thalgard in the east.
If I contain the fever but let it get worse, what are the consequences?
At first, diffuse headaches, general unease. Later on, your eyesight will blur, your limbs will grow weak, and you'll get a maddening itch all over your body. If you leave it untreated for too long, you'll either die or turn into an Orbaya.
What? Wait, it can kill me? And what's an Orbaya?
Yes, it can kill you. Everything has its price, as the wise hermit likes to say. And an Orbaya is basically a giant undead version of yourself with tumors and pus all over your body. Just never let the fever get too bad.
Are there any other remedies?
Well, there's ambrosia, but for an uncontained fever, it'll only postpone the symptoms. Later, you can drink it whenever the fever gets worse. The stuff looks and tastes like undead sweat, and is bloody expensive, but it's the only thing that really helps.
And what about these visions? Are they also caused by the fever?
You have visions?
Yes. For lack of a better word, yes. Ever since I've had this fever, I get these strange premonitions of things that are about to happen. Are they also a symptom?
Not that I know of. The only visions I've ever had are those that come along with a good pipe of peaceweed. You know what? As I said, someone needs to contain your fever as soon as possible. And as it happens, I know people. But in return, I want you to tell me everything. What did you do in that temple? And what's the story with those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you, and that intrigues me. What do you say?
Treatment for information? All right.
Well, then, the stage is yours. I see. My condolences for your loss. So, let me summarize. You somehow survived getting thrown into the open sea.
Check.
And while you were half dead, had this dream in which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light?
Check. Yeah, but it wasn't just a dream. It was more like a memory. The temple I saw in it was the same as the one in the valley.
Huh. And you also said that your magic didn't develop gradually, as it usually does, but all at once, right?
Right after I washed up on the shore, yeah. Together with those visions.
Well, that's quite the story. I guess you know how absurd it sounds, but for some reason, I believe you. I've met a lot of liars in my life, and you aren't one of them. All right, it's settled then. I'll introduce you to my employer and ask him to treat you. Before we leave, however, there's something else I need to take care of, and I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can make for Ark.
A quest? I love quests. I'm an adventurer. That's what I do. What's Ark?
Ark? The capital of this country? Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned. Never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by Malthus, and blah, 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 and so on and so forth. You're going to see it soon.
I need to know. I want to know more. Who's this employer of yours?
Well, aren't you curious? I work for the Holy Order.
The Holy Order? You mean the enforcers of the Lightborn?
Yeah, but they're more than just a military unit here. Enderal belongs to Malthus, the guardian god, and the Order answers directly to him. In other words, they're calling the shots here. No king, no queen, no council. Just an order of noble warriors, always looking so stern and joyless that you might think they're struggling with constipation.
What if I want to do this on my own?
Up to you. But without me accompanying you, the guards won't let you into the Sun Temple in Ark. And that's the only place you can get your fever treated.
Alright, I'll help you. The faster you get rid of this fever, the better.
Splendid. You'll need some information before you can help me, though. I take it the fact that Vin has seen better times hasn't eluded your attention, has it? For the last 2 years, there have been wars and unrest everywhere. And even though in Enderal there's officially peace, there are peculiar things happening here, too. Normally docile animals and Vatirs attacking wanderers in the open. The dead awakening in hordes. It's unsettling, to say the least.
This would be such a good spot for Fulsroda.
The strangest thing, however, is the red
It would go
madness.
so far. Do you think this chaos could be any way related to the rumors about the Lightborn's death? Everyone near him talks about them.
Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed imagine that they're true, and that there's a connection, yes.
Then you actually believe that someone did kill the gods, the Lightborn.
As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than imposters anyway. False gods.
And here I thought the Enderalians were the most pious people in the civilized world.
Oh, I'm hardly representative. I've seen that a long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And the false deity theory isn't that new, after all, is it? Seriously, say the Lightborn really are as mighty as the revelations say they are. Wouldn't they have the power to call down lightning on me right here and right now, to punish me for my insolence? No. The Lightborn were immortal kings, and that's all. At least, that's how I see it. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Far from it.
Splendid. You never know. But we digress.
Right, you mentioned something about a red madness?
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their mind. Just a couple of weeks ago, there was a smith in Ark who butchered his entire family. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like "Fear the light" while he was doing it. Or a young woman of noble path who set her own house on fire while her family was asleep. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen incidents in a very short period of time. The fact that the afflicted's eyes glow red while they go rampant has made people call the disease the red madness. Thing is, some weeks ago it happened again, only this time it was a magister from the Holy Order itself.
A magister?
A teacher who instructs the novices aspiring to become keepers. His name was Yarrow, a man with more than 60 winners on his back.
What did he do?
Well, according to the sole survivor, he entered the teaching room that day as usual, but instead of giving his lecture on alchemy, he gave a strange kind of speech where he kept going on about how mankind is corrupted and that it has succumbed to the void. Then his eyes started glowing, he locked the door and blew himself up in a magical explosion.
That's horrible!
Yes, it is.
So what's your role in all this? You said you work for the Order, but I take it you're no monk?
I'm not one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. My specialty is recovering lost things. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do just that. They want to know how a man like Yarrow could fall victim to the red madness. And thus, if there's something like a pattern to this malady.
You're after his motives, but how can I help you with that? I don't know anything about that magister.
Doesn't matter. Yarrow grew up in a small village not far from here, and according to the Order, he visited it quite often after his partner died. What I want your help with is finding clues as to why he did what he did. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
Great. First of all, I want you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred, a childhood friend of Yarrow's. Ask him what he makes of the incident, and whether he has any explanation for it. Secondly, a farm boy told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the sea during his last visit there. The winds have been blowing inland the last couple of days, so go search the shoreline and see if it washed up. I myself will take a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Ah, and here. This is a map of the region. Yarrow's house is at the blue dot. So, unless there's anything else, I'd say let's step to it. Just meet me at the farm when you're done.
If a quest objective is marked by one or more stars, they indicate difficulty said quest. At the same time, the level you should have for the quest. Very easy, easy, medium, hard. Okay then. Well, thank you, sir. Nice to meet you.